Most men will never understand what you are. They'll watch you move through the world with a quiet certainty they can't replicate. They'll see you turn down relationships that would have broken lesser men. They'll witness your refusal to compromise. And they'll call it coldness. They're wrong. What they're witnessing isn't coldness. It's the rarest form of strength in modern civilization. A man who chose himself before choosing anyone else. Most men spend their entire existence in a desperate scramble for validation. They're chasing attention like it's oxygen, performing for approval like their survival depends on it, bending themselves into unnatural shapes just to be accepted, just to be chosen, just to hear someone whisper that they're enough. Their relationships are built on this desperation. Their love is a transaction. Their commitment is a life raft for a drowning man. But you walked a different path long before you understood what that path meant. You didn't chase, you didn't beg, you didn't perform for applause. You simply built yourself brick by brick, lesson by lesson, failure by failure, until you became complete. And that completeness confuses the entire world. Today I'm going to tell you the cold, unfiltered, brutal truth about why Sigma males find modern dating nearly impossible. Why relationships feel like surrendering your entire foundation. Why walking alone isn't a curse, it's evidence of standards that most people will never possess. This isn't comfort. This isn't reassurance. This is clarity. This is the truth that will either liberate you or infuriate you. Either way, it will change how you see dating forever. One depth eliminates 90% of modern dating. Why your standards are your superpower. Here's what most men don't understand about attraction. They see a beautiful face and they become someone smaller. Their IQ drops 40 points, their logic evaporates. The standards vanish like morning mist. They'll accept anything. Disrespect, manipulation, emptiness, as long as the packaging is attractive. They're operating from scarcity. They believe good women are rare, so they accept poor treatment from beautiful ones. You operate from a different reality entirely. You see beauty. You appreciate beauty. You can acknowledge that someone is physically attractive without losing yourself in the process. But here's the difference. You look through the beauty instantly. A symmetrical face doesn't move you. A curated Instagram doesn't impress you. A rehearsed smile doesn't fool you. What moves you is depth, what impresses you is intelligence. What captures your attention is authentic character. Why this matters? In the first 5 minutes of conversation, you're already running an analysis. Does she think for herself, or does she repeat what she's heard? Is she genuinely curious? Or is she just waiting for her turn to talk? Does her energy match her words, or is she performing a character? Can she handle intellectual challenge, or does she feel threatened by it? Is there substance beneath the surface, or is it just carefully curated emptiness? Most people can't feel this level of discernment. They're too caught up in the rush of attraction, the chemical high of novelty, the intoxication of being chosen. You feel the difference between genuine connection and performance before she finishes her second sentence. You sense when someone is hollow the way a musician hears when a note is out of tune. It's not intellectual. It's intuitive. It's not judgmental. It's honest. The problem with authenticity. Here's the brutal truth. In a world where most people are comfortable with surface-level interactions, your need for authenticity eliminates potential partners before they even realize they're being tested. You're not rejecting beauty, you're rejecting the hollowness that often comes with it. The statistics are stark. 78% of online dating profiles contain fabricated information. Most people spend 20+ minutes crafting their first message. The average person maintains 3-5 different versions of themselves depending on the social context. You're looking for the 22% who don't need to fabricate. The ones who haven't spent hours perfecting a false persona. The ones who are comfortable being exactly who they are, without apology or explanation. That eliminates 90% of the dating pool immediately. But here's what matters. The 10% you don't eliminate, those are the only ones worth knowing anyway. You built yourself. The paradox of complete independence. There's something most people will never tell you about modern relationships. They're built on dependency, not love. Two incomplete people clinging to each other like drowning swimmers. Neither has done the work to become whole, neither has the courage to face themselves alone. So they merge, they intertwine, they create a codependency they mistake for intimacy. They call it love, they call it commitment, they call it partnership. It's none of those things, it's a mutual rescue operation disguised as romance. The Sigma Male path. You rejected this model so thoroughly that most people don't even recognize what you had done. You spent years, maybe decades, building yourself. Not for someone else. Not to impress a woman, not to fulfill some external expectation, but because you demanded it from yourself. You worked on your financial independence, so you answer to no one, your emotional stability, so you don't require external validation, your intellectual depth, so you can sustain real conversation, your physical discipline, so you respect the body you inhabit, your sense of purpose, so you know why you're alive, your boundaries, so you know what you will and won't accept. You became a complete human being, and that terrifies people. Why completeness threatens others when you meet someone as a complete whole person, not desperate, not seeking rescue, not needing to be fixed. It triggers something uncomfortable in people who are still broken. They're accustomed to relationships where both people have something to gain, where there's a transaction happening where they're needed because without them, their partner would collapse. But you don't need anyone to collapse. You don't need someone to fill voids. You don't need emotional rescue from another broken person. You want a partner. There's a massive difference. Most people only know how to love through need. They've never experienced choosing someone while being completely fine without them. The idea feels wrong, it feels selfish, it feels like you don't care. It's the opposite. It means you care too much about yourself to drag someone into a relationship built on desperation. The independence misunderstanding. Your independence is often interpreted as coldness, as unwillingness, as emotional unavailability. None of these interpretations are accurate. Your independence is wholeness. Is the freedom to love without clinging. Is the strength to walk away without breaking. Is the security to invest fully without losing yourself. It's the rarest form of emotional maturity in a world of emotional toddlers. The women who feel threatened by this, they're not your women, they're looking for a codependent that you're offering partnership between equals. That mismatch is not a flaw in you. It's a filter removing incompatibility. Three, you move at a different pace. Why patience separates you from ordinary men. The modern world is addicted to speed. Everything moves fast now. Everything is optimized for velocity. Everything demands immediate gratification. Fast food, fast relationships, fast intimacy, fast commitment, fast reassurance, fast. People want to feel connected within hours. They want to know if it's serious within weeks. They want to make plans within months. They want to commit before they truly understand who the other person is. It's the relationship's equivalent of fast fashion. Cheap, disposable, built to fall apart. We're different rhythm. You move like a man who understands that real things take time. You don't rush intimacy because you know that true vulnerability can't be forced. You can't accelerate the process of really knowing someone. You can't skip chapters and expect the story to make sense. You move deliberately. You observe carefully. You allow things to develop naturally, like something being built, not manufactured. You understand that trust takes time to establish. Real chemistry reveals itself slowly. Genuine character shows in patterns, not moments. Authentic connection can't be rushed or faked. Substance always requires patience. The cost of your patience.
because you move at this pace. Most people lose patience with you. They interpret your deliberateness as disinterest. They read your caution as coldness. They misunderstand your refusal to accelerate as rejection. They want fireworks. You're building a foundation. They want intensity. You're building substance. They want to know everything in 30 days. You want to understand someone in 3 years. The statistics tell a story. 50% of relationships today end within the first 2 years. The average dating app user spends 35 minutes per day swiping. 42% of people expect exclusivity within the first month. Most people make relationship decisions in under 90 days. You making decisions that take time, real time, honest time.
What your patience reveals. Here's what most people don't realize. Your patience isn't a weakness, it's a filter. It filters out people who need instant gratification, people who can't sit with uncertainty, people who require constant reassurance, people who confuse intensity with intimacy, people who are running from themselves into relationships. The women who can't handle your pace, they're not equipped for a real relationship with a real man. They need the excitement of the new, the intoxication of the chase, the chaos of dysfunction. You're offering something deeper, something steadier, something that requires patience to experience, and patience, in a world obsessed with speed, has become a superpower. Your purpose is non-negotiable. Why mission comes before everything. Listen carefully to this, because this is where most relationships with Sigma males either succeed or fail dramatically. Every authentic Sigma male is something. Not a job, not a hobby, not a casual interest. A mission, a direction, a vision that pulls him forward every single day. Something bigger than himself. Something that demands his best, his focus, his relentless commitment. For some men, it's building an empire. For others, it's creating art. For some, it's mastering a craft. For others, it's solving problems that matter. For some, it's creating something that will outlive them. Whatever it is, it's non-negotiable. The hierarchy of your life. Here's what separates you from ordinary men. Ordinary men arrange their lives like this. Relationship, career, hobbies, self-improvement, everything else. You arrange your life like this. 1, your purpose, mission, your self-respect and integrity, your physical and mental health, your personal growth. Relationships for the right person, everything else. Nothing competes with your mission. Not distractions, not noise, not someone's emotional need to be the center of your universe. If a potential partner tries to compete with your purpose, the relationship ends before it begins. You're not being cruel, you're being honest, you're protecting something sacred. What you require in a partner. But here's where it gets interesting. If she understands your mission, if she doesn't ask you to diminish it, but instead supports it, if she grows alongside your growth instead of demanding you shrink for her, then the bond becomes unbreakable, unshakable, mythological. And a woman, has her own mission. So she's not dependent on yours. Respects your dedication even when it means you're not always available. Grows with you. Rather than trying to contain you, understand that your purpose makes you more attractive, not less. Can handle being second to your vision, but knowing she's secure in our position. The harsh reality. Here's the brutal truth. Few women can handle a man whose mission is bigger than that need for attention. Most women are conditioned to believe they should be a man's highest priority. That love means making her the center of his universe. That commitment means abandoning everything else. If you believe this too, you'll spend your life choosing between your purpose and the relationship. You'll constantly negotiate. You'll always resent her. We will eventually collapse under the weight of pretending to be smaller than you are. Don't do this. The right woman won't ask you to. She'll be too busy building her own empire to demand that you abandon yours. You will see, too pretentious. The gift and curse of clarity. You have a gift that most people consider a curse. You notice everything. The forced laugh,
that doesn't reach the eyes. The story that has three different versions depending on who is listening. The mask someone wears to appear normal. The energy that directly contradicts the words being spoken. The body language that reveals what the mouth is lying about. You see through people. It's not something you learn, it's something you develop through years of paying attention, of studying human behavior, of refusing to accept surface-level explanations for human actions. You can walk into a room and identify who's authentic within minutes. You can listen to someone speak and know whether they believe what they're saying. You can observe someone's behavior and understand their actual values, not the values they claim to have, but the ones they actually live. The burden of seeing. And here's the curse of this gift. Once you see the truth behind the performance, you cannot unsee it. You can't go back to pretending. You can't unknow what you know. You can't unfeel what you felt. A woman who seemed interesting reveals herself as shallow. And suddenly you can't imagine spending an evening with her, let alone a lifetime. A person who seemed genuine shows a crack in their integrity, and their entire character becomes suspect in your mind and in your action. But seemed authentic reveals itself as calculated performance, and you lose all interest.